Are you planning a bridal shower, or do you have a friend who is wedding? Don't be stranded. I'm a professional counselor that helps ladies as they transit from singlehood to become a wife. Kindly reach out through my contact below. My name is Rechael Mbugwa. Welcome to Heart Clinic. Subscribe and let's connect. Today we are looking at modern homes. Modern homes is referred to where we have come from, and helping a new bride get to understand what a modern home and why is it important for me to understand the aspect of modern homes. Everyone grew up in a home kind of a setting where there is a given way you used to do things, like you used to place music in this corner, you used to place your TV on this corner, and used to place, and when you're eating, either used to be in a dining set. In another home, you will find maybe they used to do things differently. Every time they used to eat together, they will assemble in the kitchen or in a fireplace, and they will all sit down and share stories in regard on how their lives, their day was, how they have done the activity of the day. That is their modern. And now, why is it important we talk about modern home in regard to marriage? It is because we have two different parties getting together to form a culture of their own, yet they originated from a different modern home. I may give an example where one lady grew up. They would eat dinner at exactly 6 p.m. without fail. And the dinner used to be served by the house help. It used to be prepared by the house help. And they would meet together, dine and enjoy and share stories. Now, this lady gets married to a gentleman who never had such kind of a setup. They only used to eat dinner or late lunch by 9 p.m. And how it was served, everyone will rush to the kitchen, serve for themselves, sit down and eat. Now, when these two parties are brought together, they normally have a conflict where the lady expects that by 6, dinner should be served and everyone should be seated, while the other person is wondering, it is too early. Why should we eat dinner at 6? It's too early. If you do not understand your modern home, where you have come from, you will always conflict in your marriage. Why? Because one expects what they have done in their modern home to be the correct and the ideal state, the ideal thing that should be done in all homes. And when he brings that concept into this marriage, you start conflicting. Because the other one is wondering, but I've never seen my mom prepare dinner by 6. It is important that you discuss. How do you solve this if it's an issue? Please explain to your partner, when I grew up, we were many. So when chapatis were cooked, they were counted. 1, 2, 3, 25, divided among 5 people. So everyone will have 5. And each one of them will be given their 5. They know whether they are going to eat or to preserve them. Because tomorrow, there will be no chapati and everyone will be running to look for chapati. So you had to keep chapati for yourself. It's also important that you explain to the other person, I also grew up as the only child, and all that was brought in that house was mine. So I do not have the rush of eating. Such that when you're now in this marriage, when one buys a soda or a cake, one is not in a hurry of finishing, while the other one is taking it easy because they have it all. Because our modern home creates a concept of how our marriages should be. Now, once you discuss where you came from, it is also important that you accommodate each other, that you will not judge the other person because they eat everything when it comes, but you will help each other get to an equilibrium or an understanding that actually whatever you are doing is not working for us here. What is it that we can build as our own culture, that we can be able to build our own for our children? Else, you'll be dividing the chapatis like used to be divided in your home, while the other one is wondering, why are you dividing? We are all here and we are not going anywhere. The impact of modern home does not only affect how we think, how we do things, it also affects our religious belief. Some will believe you cannot pray when you're standing. When you're seated, you have to be standing. Others will believe you cannot be heard by God if you pray when you're sleeping on the bed, you need to be kneeling. It affects our physical, our religious, our practice in terms of, because this is something you've practiced over and over. If you're married at 25, imagine this has been your modern home for over 25 years. But right now, because you're in a new setup, it's important you get to know what kind of a culture will we develop. What is in the importance of it, talking about it in a bridal shower? Because it prepares this lady to get to know, I'm not going knowing that all I do is the right way. And I'm condemning my husband on the other end, that if the clothes need to be ironed on this corner, when they're ironed on the other corner, it becomes an issue. If clothes need to be aligned in a hanger in this way, when I align them in this way, they are wrong. So the lady does not come with the perception of, I'm from a perfect kind of a setting and things should be done from my perspective. There is no wrong or right kind of a perception. It's just understanding, you came from this, I came from this. What is it that can work for us? Preventing more battles, preventing more chaos in that particular setup or in that particular marriage. The essence of modern home. That is all for today. My name is Rechael Mbugwa. You get to understand what should they prepare for in marriage. Till next time. Bye bye.